live on YouTube as well. That's right. So you guys are on my on my Facebook. Let's go. So I'm not even on. I was on YouTube. There you go. Thank you very much. So those guys who are on YouTube, you're here now with us as well. Thank y'all. I noticed that. I was like, oh, so I'm live on. Oh, I'm live on my Twitter. I'm live on my Twitter. Oh yeah, you guys. I got X. I got X. I got Instagram. I got Twitter. So let's take a look. And so we got Kim right here. Kim Patterson. If you're okay, is it okay if I bring you on so we could get your 3 questions? That'd be great if you would be open to it. I truly appreciate that. All right. So, Kim, I don't know where you want me to get you or where to reach you at. I'm going to send you the link. Let me try to invite, copy. Let me see if they let me post it here. All right. How do we send the $20 for the 3 questions? You send it to Cash App. We are Cash Apping it. All right, so on YouTube, if you want to get the link, let me go to my Facebook, and I'm going to post it on Facebook as well, so you guys will have the opportunity to come on who are on Facebook. All right, there you go. I'm going to post it on this link. All right, there it is. Let me give it to you. All right, give me a second, y'all. All right, now it's in the comments on Facebook. There you go. All right, so Kim, I just sent you the link. I want you to come on. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk, because I know you got 3 questions, and let me look at your questions so I could be aware of what you want answered. Let's see if I can find you. Where you at, Kim? All right, there you go. So can we still have it answered without coming on 1 o'clock? Yeah, you don't have to come on. It's all right. It's all right.
Can you
Hey,
hear? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. How you doing?
Ah.
Good to see you. Good. Well, I can't see you because you in the dark.
um. Okay.
We only see a silhouette, Kim. That's all we see.
Okay. Can you see me? You still can't see me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me or the lighting or you're in a dark place.
Okay. Let me try to. Let me turn on a light. Here, scoot over, y'all. Watch out. Scoot over. Oh, better.
Peace. Adrian, I don't know what happened to your membership. You need to check your account. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I did that. Hey, Kim, what's good? Good to see you.
Hey, great rising.
Grand rising. Beautiful new day to you. Now, when it comes to your 3 questions, because I'm looking at your 3 questions, And you ask, why did I choose so many restrictions in this lifetime? What do you mean by that?
I don't know. It seems like every step I take, I go. I'm going backwards. I don't know everything. No matter what.
Explain so I could decipher and see exactly what it is that you're talking about. It's okay to be open and vulnerable. I keep telling people all the time. It's all right. Just share exactly what's going on. Huh?
What'd you say?
I say, share what exactly is taking place here. You didn't really share me.
Oh, I mean, as far let me see, financial wise, finding somewhere to live. I don't know. I don't everything, everyday stuff is right now. And anyway, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like right now, I'm trying to find somewhere to live. I keep filling out applications and getting my hopes up, and then
You
every
keep what?
filling out applications to for places to live, and I think I'm about to get it, and then I don't, and then jobs, and I mean everything.
Okay, I understand. All right, so okay, let's look at it. Let's check it out and see what's going on with your progress chart. So I'm going to look at your progress chart as opposed to just your natal chart and see what's been happening. That's what we're going to use for our predictive method today. There are many different predictive methods we could use. This one is by far to me the most accurate as it pertains to your now life. All right, so you say you don't have any luck in that area of. You say you got to look for someplace else to live.
Finances and yeah, everything. I'm ready to move from here.
Where are you looking to move?
Well, I'm in an apartment. I'm trying to find a house, but I'm not having no luck. No luck.
Are you working?
No, not right now. Well, not where I get paid under the table. Like I don't have any like they want documents and stuff like that, and I get paid cash for what I do. I don't get,
What do you mean? What do you mean documents?
like you have to. It's so hard now. On the application, you have to upload this and upload that, and I'm like, how do you upload when you're getting paid with cash and for income verification and stuff like that.
Oh, I understand. You know, that's a way of I get it. I get it. I get it. Say less. I understand what you're saying. According to this, your north node, which represents in your progress chart, you have your north node in the sixth house of Aquarius. That's normally at detached work. It also can mean working online. It could also mean having a job, because even though the 10th house was career, the sixth house rules job, your daily routine, what you're going to be doing. And you also have Mars there, okay, and Vesta, which represents sort of a sacred work. As it pertains to the job, because you're now a Virgo rising
Hmm.
in your progress chart, and you have about maybe 3 more years in that placement, and then you're going to get into being a Libra rising. I want you to know now, the moment you turn into a Libra rising, he it's going to be different for you. That's in the next 3 years, but that's another topic on its own. Um, what do you do for a living when it comes to career? Because you may be on the wrong career path, or
Uh, for my family, like transportation wise, um, kind of like Uber, but not Uber because it's for my family, and I don't. So, mm, I'm
for your
definitely
family. You don't want to do Uber because they need too much stuff as well.
say it again.
Why don't you do regular Uber?
Um, well, because they need me.
Okay, I
So,
understand. I totally get it. Well, I'm looking at your progress chart now, and you have On the 10th house of career, you have Gemini. Now, Gemini rules a few things. Okay, quite a few things. As you know, one of those things, because I taught you this, I hope you remember this, but it rules short distance travel and also vehicles, transportation. One second. All right. So, like I said, it represents transportation, information, being a teacher of some sort. And looking at your chart with this, you're sort of limiting yourself. You're limiting your own self.
Yeah, self-sacrificing.
And whenever I see the South Node is in the 12th house, around this time is when some, people would self-sabotage. Now, when you say your family, do you mean like your cousins, your sisters and brothers?
Kids, mother, grandkids. Yeah.
Okay. Well, for some apparent reason, because you're rest, it normally represents the need for nurturing. It shows that this is how you're nurturing your family. This is your way of showing your love or the way you nurture people. However, believe it or not, your Venus, which represents how you can make more money, is in Taurus in the ninth house. And then you have Uranus in your second house and dark Lilith in Libra. And when I look at your Juno is in Cancer in the 11th house. Now, I want to tell you, based upon my understanding of this, you have quite a few ways of making money. First and foremost, one of them is through, believe it or not, education. You could also make money through foreign exchange, meaning like Forex or stocks, but also through different countries, different cultures. That's what I see here. Also, you have Libra on your second house that normally represents partnership, which means that you're not, in order to maximize your amount of money that you make, you have to partner.
Mm-hmm.
And Libra is ruled by Juno, and your Juno is in Cancer, which represents a family member. So even though you're doing this on your own, this shows that you need to partner with a sort of a family member that's not really a family member, like a friend of the family or a family member that wasn't born into your family. Does it make sense what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And it shows that with that energy, that the finances are going to be more stable. You also got to use Uranus because Uranus brings money up and down, up and down. And when the ruler of the sixth house is sitting in the second house, this means that the only way you're going to make money is through your own effort, your own work. You are not going to just get money for money's sake. So you literally have to push in order to make that money. That's the only way that's going to happen. With every single breath that you take, every ounce of energy that you use, you are going to receive that in finances or money.
Okay.
That's what I see here. You're basically in your South Node in 12 hours normally shows me that you're in this period of time of being self-sabotaging based upon your own.
That's what I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, based upon you. Only person who's stopping you is you. You also have your Saturn. You asked about restrictions. Your Saturn right here is conjunct your moon. And conjunction means that it's less than 8 degrees separation. And you have this at 26 degree, this at 24 degree. And Saturn represents restrictions, all right? Limitations, responsibility, stickability. And that's why you feel responsible towards the family. And this is why you are doing this for the family. Now, take in mind now, the sign of Taurus rules money, assets, finances. And I would say this. All right. Your family is, in some degree, is restricting you or restricting you from making more money or being financially stable based upon your sense of duty towards them.
I figured that.
Ain't nobody else doing this to you except for you.
Yep.
Now, Mercury rules transportation. It normally rules the third house, and it rules Gemini. And your Mercury is in Gemini, in Taurus, and it's conjunct Venus, which means that making money through transportation. However, that's not the only thing that you can make money from. You can also have a business or collaborate with a family member and open a food chain or a convenience store. You may feel as if you don't have the money for it, but your resources, they will make its way. You have to trust the universe in order to make that happen.
Okay.
Your next question is, why does your fourth, why does my fourth child, 16-year-old, think it's okay to be smart mouth but talk to me like he's my daddy, like he's my dad? Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see if he was your dad. We don't know. Now, the fourth child is represented by the 11th house in your natal chart. All right. And that's Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
You have Nessus there, conjunct the moon, conjunct Juno, conjunct Psyche. That's a conjunction. I want to say this to you, and take no offense to this.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't your dad in a previous lifetime. He was an abusive husband in a previous lifetime.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't your dad. He was your repressive, abusive husband. The reason why I say that is because of this. All right, the 11th house in itself rules the fourth child.
Mm-hmm.
You have Nessus there. And Nessus normally represents being a victim of abuse. It rules sexual abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, and it's conjunct the moon, which represents the accumulative lifetimes. It's conjunct Juno, which represents the marriage partner. Okay. And that's a clear indication to me. And I wouldn't have said this with conviction if I didn't see that Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, is in the sign of Aries that rules aggression, conflict. You and your fourth child have karma with each other.
Makes sense.
The makes sense part about it is that because your Amor is conjunct this, the rule of your 11th house, or the rule of you, even when he did that in a previous lifetime, you still had unconditional love for this person. Okay. So that answers that question based upon your chart. Now, the last question, why do I hear noise in my left ear, kind of like snake rattling all the time now? The short answer,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting older. Just,
Something.
there's some things, some screws that are missing, banging around. One or two of those screws need to be tightened up so that you won't be hearing that rattling again, okay?
Oh, shoot. I knew I shouldn't have asked you.
But on a serious note, all right, so hearing is also connected to the second house, all right? All right, that's normally an indication of the air is the senses, second house, and you have Uranus there, and you also have Pandora's box there, which means that there's a if you know that and Pandora is like once you open one thing, it's the next. Once you open a thing, it's the next. And what you're hearing is rattling, and on a soul level, this is an indication because Libra is there. Okay, and Libra is in Cancer, the 11th house conjunct Toro. This could be a sort of a connection. The connection could be to what I would consider a fragment, a part of you or a family member that's not necessarily your family in this lifetime. You see, sometimes because we are so interconnected that we don't know that we are receiving information, and it may come off as Morse code. You could call
Yes,
this rattling,
yes, that's what it's like.
okay? But it's basically a calling out, or this fragment may be going through something, may not have anybody to connect with, and just for some apparent reason, we cry out, we pray, and be like, God, I need you to hear my prayer. I need you to hear my answer. Not knowing that God, or would you consider a creator who you're praying to, is other parts of yourself, is listening. And sometimes, just sometimes, they may catch on to this and answer you back. And sometimes it could be in the form of, oh my God, God spoke to me. I feel like God spoke to me, but in essence, it is God, because every one of us are gods. Every one of us is created to connect to the source, and every one of your fragments are connected to your oversoul. So what I would say is to speak back
Mhm.
in your quiet time. Say to this fragment or this energy, this person who's existing, sending this Morse code. Can you be very clear with what you want and what's happening with you? And guess what they're going to hear? They're going to hear the voice of God saying, tell me clear what you want or what's happening with you. It'll sound as if it's the voice of God, but really it's you speaking to them. And that's what happens. We get confused, and some people don't understand this, but that's a phenomenon that we have yet to understand, that we are speaking and experiencing people who are connected to us, who are part of our soul. That's the Morse code that you're experiencing. All right. Just quiet down your mind and send a message back.
Exactly what it sounds like.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Kim, for being open and vulnerable and sharing this moment with us. Thank you for being a great sport. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Let's see who is next, who I skipped out yesterday. Let me just look at my cash app. That's Kim. Rain Thompson. We got Rain, and we got Cerise Blonde. We got Chinky Lee. Chinky Lee, are you here? Rain Thompson. Uh, Renee Thompson. Sorry, Renee Thompson. Oh, okay. Rain Trish Carter. Teacher Sam. Yeah, okay. Okay, Rain. Got you. You can, if you're okay, can you come on to the live? I sent you the link. Let's have a conversation. I think you sent me a voice note. Let me listen. Oh yeah, you sent me a few questions. I got you. All right, Rain Trish Carter. Thank you very much. Let me see if I got your information. Wait, You said your person said, "Oh, how can you come on the live?" There is a link. I sent the link on Facebook in the same chat. You're gonna see a link that I sent. You can click that, and you can be able to come on because you gave me a time that's estimated. It says 8 a.m. is what your dad said. I don't want to bash all the dads in the world, but not all dads remember exactly the exact time of birth of their child being born. So just search the link and you could be able to see anything. You're born the 8th of February, 1991. We're going to start off with 8 a.m. And you were born Washington, D.C. Yeah, so you can come on. The link is right there. You can click onto it. Thank you very much. So once you click, we'll go from there. All right, present, share my screen. We're going to pull up your chart and wait for you to come. So this is your chart. Waiting on you. Just click the link. You say you're trying. I don't know. So your first question is, what is my purpose and how am I supposed to go about that in this life? And what career? Now, that's 3 questions. Two questions in one question. You know how to pack some questions into one question, boy. You was really trying to get the best out of these questions. Not all the time your purpose in this lifetime is your career. Just want you to understand that's it's not the same thing. All right. It is not the exact same thing. So when I'm looking at your natal chart, your north node is sitting in Capricorn, is sitting in the 11th house. Your earth is in Aquarius, opposite to it is Leo in the 6th house. Earth normally represents your earthly purpose, north node represents your soul purpose. Okay. And your north node being conjunct Bacchus. Wow. Where's your Saturn? In Aquarius, conjunct your north node. Wow. In a different sign. Oh, we got action. We got action, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Oh, all right. Oh no.
How you doing?
What's wrong? Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you
Okay,
loud and clear.
good.
How you doing?
Hi. Good.
Where you
How are
from?
you?
Where you live at? Where you from?
I live in Maryland.
You live in Maryland? Oh yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
be in I think I'm gonna be is it Washington?
Yeah, you'll be in DC. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be in DC. All right,
Yes.
cool. Because I'd be forgetting. Sorry. I'd be like, yeah, where am I gonna be at? So your first question is, I think I told you this yesterday. I was like, you know how to pack 3 and 5 questions into one question.
Oh, my mind just went overload. Sorry.
I understand. I totally get it. All right. So looking at your chart, your purpose. What do you do for a living, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Let me see if you're on the right path. Hello? Hello? Is it me or is it her? What's going on? Oh, she froze. Your internet. I don't know what's going on with your internet. You're a budget analyst. Oh, okay.
Okay. Is it good now?
It's good now. It's
Okay.
good. So you're a budget
Okay.
analyst.
The internet's
How do you
acting
feel
up
in
for
that
me.
job?
Yes. It's okay. I just started it. I also do Uber part-time. So those are the two things I do right now. But it's good. It's new, kind of. Yeah.
What do you like doing? What is your passion?
So I noticed that I kind of have a little bit of a obsession with the idea of like self-healing, whether it be mentally, physically, that's always kind of be, and even just metaphysically. I've always kind of been really, really drawn to that and just like spiritual gifts, intuitiveness. So I'm always kind of looking into like whether it be, numerology, my charts, trying to understand like the depths of things and how we can just heal and cleanse, I guess you could say.
I believe you. All right.
Anything metaphysical.
Reason why I believe that is because your arrows right here is in Scorpio, and arrows, wherever arrows is where you have passion. So I wanted to ask, I asked you because I wanted you to say, because if you didn't say those things that you said, I'd be like, you're motherfucking lying. I'm just,
Yeah.
but you're telling the truth. This is
Yeah.
your passion, is transformation through healing and through spirituality. That's one of the things that gets you to delve deeper and deeper, going down rabbit holes that you probably never thought you'd be able to go. And that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Your MC is a career path that you're supposed to be on. And your dark moon Lilith is conjunct your MC. And that, when I ever see that, that's normally an indication of a gypsy, a witch. You're supposed to help people in a way that's very philosophical, very spiritual, like uh, somebody who people would, fear and revere at the same time, so to speak. Are you frozen again? Oh Lord, she's frozen again. I don't know what's going on with his internet. But yeah, based upon what I'm seeing. Now, your career is not, I know I'm gonna keep going because I know your internet's gonna freeze once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Your North Node, which represents your purpose in this lifetime, is in Capricorn and it's sitting in the 11th house. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and the Saturn is conjunct North Node, but it's conjunct North Node in a different house. And it's in Aquarius. What I would say is that, and also conjunct Mercury, to be honest with you, by 7 degrees. And what I would say is that your purpose in this lifetime is, and I know that you say you're focused on stuff like, the tools of healing, but your purpose is to create a business, to be established, to create a
Yeah.
legacy. And this business is in spirituality, but a very unconventional way of spirituality. You see,
That's what
Aquarius
I
rules
always
things
thought.
like human design, astrology, numerology, anything that is not mainstream, but or everybody. Your purpose is to put it on the internet, is to create your business and doing that. And that's because with your Bacchus being there, you're sort of addicted to, how should I put it? Knowing, you sort of know that you're supposed to be doing this,
Yeah.
but survival got you. And in that survival, that can cause people to want to, just do things for a career thing. Your career, or what you're supposed to be known as or focus on, even though you're a data analyst, if that's what you call it, that's what you say, your purpose in this lifetime is connected to your career. So you're right about that. Not everybody's purpose is connected to career, but yours is. Your career is connected to your business. You're supposed to help people in a way that is very unconventional, non-traditional, and it helps them to delve deeper into their soul. And you're supposed to give information, knowledge, this wisdom. And the more you delve deeper, the reason why you have that insatiable thirst for knowledge and wisdom It's because you're supposed to impart that on the people that you come in contact with. So that's that answer. The second one, what are my spiritual gifts and my talents that I came in with and I'm supposed to use? Okay. And with your sun in the 12th house, you are intuitive. You have the ability to know when things are going to happen. You're psychic. Your Pisces rising, your whole physical body is a conduit of psychic information. So your physical body is a sort of a psychic pole. You have the Venus in the first house in Pisces, which gives you a level of unconditional love. You also have that gift as well. Your Mercury is in Aquarius in the 12th house. You have the gift of spiritual intelligence. You have Dark Moon Lilith in the 10th house, and it's conjunct your MC. You have the gift of sex appeal. But that sex appeal is for people to be drawn to you, your magnetism, so that they can get from you. You have the gift of prophecy, which is gloom or doom. You're going to know exactly when shit is about to happen that's going to transform people's lives. You have the gift of charisma, charismatic, Jupiter in Leo. Your South Node in Cancer, you have the gift of nurturing, mothering. And also, you have your South Node conjunct Chiron. You also have the gift of counseling children. Even though you may be stuck on either having your own or counseling your own. You also have Mars in Gemini in the 4th house. You have the gift of gab, being able to debate, communicate. And those are mostly the gifts that you have. You have the gift of dreams, the gift of psychic ability, intuition, the gift of sex appeal, the gift of wisdom. For you are a teacher. You need to live in that energy now. Hello? All right, so that's the answer to that question. I'm gonna move on real quickly. Sorry. Is healing part of my journey with food or fitness? I feel that I'm being called to plant life, fruitarian lifestyle. I want to know why. If it's my part of my purpose. All right. And you have Jupiter in the 6th house of health and service. You also have, that sign Leo there. And the ruler of your 6th house is in Aquarius in the 12th house. This means that you're anemic. It runs through your bloodline. You may have low iron, and may have a very sensitive immune system. So you have to, in some way, have a non-traditional way of gaining or eating food, which is what I see here. Is it a part of your journey? The statistics on your chart shows that is correct. And maybe one day you'll get your internet fixed so that we can have a proper reading one of these days. But this is proper. It's just that, maybe next time when you get a reading, you can be able to stay online. I truly appreciate you for choosing me. Thank you very much. And yeah. All right, so next. The next person is Miss Blonde. Chinky Lee. Sorry, Chinky Lee. Where's Chinky Lee? Come here, Chinky Lee. I like the name, Chinky Lee. Let me see. Chinky Lee. Send me a message. What's your okay. I think I got your stuff. Hold a second. Let's see. Let me put in your chart and let's look at you. Now, Chinky Lee, you have the ability to come on my live. You have my link. Just let's go. (23/12), 23rd of December, 1991. That's another 1991. You were born 9:23 p.m. And you were born Waterbury, Connecticut. All right. Okay, let's go, Chinky Lee. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm alive.
What the hell happened to you?
I like to drive like Fast and the Furious, and I broke my forearm Friday.
We gonna look at this chart.
Right.
What the hell is going on? I gotta know.
Yeah, what's going on?
We gotta figure this shit out. So you got in an accident?
I crashed into the truck that be cleaning like the side of the highway.
Is your car totaled?
Yes, it is. So I'm thankful that I'm here and just with the broken left arm.
You know what? I'm with you on that. I'm just glad that you're on this live with us right now. Oh shit! Wait.
What happened? What happened?
I gotta send you a chart. Hold on. I thought it was the same chart. Because she got a little bit. Oh, okay.
That's why I said she sounds like me when you was reading her chart.
Yeah, but it's a little different. You're different. It's definitely different. You are a Virgo rising.
Yes.
You better thank God you got Jupiter in your first house. Ooh, you is lucky. Yeah, all right. So listen, you gonna heal up, sugar. You're gonna heal up real fast. That's your chart shows that. But
am I? Because I'm in here stressed out, like
well,
I'm a
first and foremost, what I
workaholic.
see you have Aquarius on your sixth house of health, work, and service. That means that whenever I see that, most Virgo risings suffer from anemia, low blood, low iron. All right, low iron count.
Yeah, they just gave me an iron pill in here. I said I've always been anemic. I don't know if that's going to help.
Yes, you're anemic. Based upon your chart, it shows that. You didn't have to tell me that. Your chart revealed that you're anemic.
Yeah.
All right. It shows that that's a part of your restriction. So getting that iron, you need your iron in order to heal. Okay. Those little platelets come together. They form, with your white blood cells. They create scabs and they heal, cause the body to come back together. So
iron?
Well, I'm giving you just a.
Okay.
You need your iron. It's important. Okay? It's very important. And you better thank the heavens that you got Jupiter in your first house. That means you got luck with your physical body. All right?
I do feel lucky right now. Looking at the car, how it was totaled.
You're lucky. Sure. That's all I'm gonna say.
And like I said, I kind of drive over, let me quiet down, but I kind of drive over 80 miles per hour very often. Like I'm on the Fast and the Furious. So
what kind of car was it?
Well, this car was a Hyundai Elantra hatchback, but I'm used to driving like SUVs and I'm lying. I speeded. I was speeding in my mom's Dodge Caravan. It's just I don't know.
Now
I don't think it matters what car I'm in. I'm pushing 80.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. Be real with yourself. I tell you, be real with yourself. Now, I want you to understand this. That you're not gonna always get lucky. You gotta understand that. The reason why I say that is because you got Pluto in your third house like me. But see, mine's is in Libra. Yours is in Scorpio. And the third house rules siblings, it rules information, it rules the lungs, it rules your breathing, it rules the hands, it rules transportation, your car. And Pluto rules death, sex, and regeneration, which means that you need to slow the hell down. You have kids, right?
Yes, 2 girls.
Slow the hell down. And I'm just telling you that, just to say it's sake. I'm saying because when you hear me say something in a chart, I ain't bullshitting you, all right?
I know.
All right. You better thank the heavens you got Jupiter in the first house. Don't be doing that foolishness again. But at least you're honest with yourself, and I truly appreciate that. Thank you for being open and vulnerable with that, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes no sense lying to yourself or, you know what I mean, or lying to people, right or wrong. You should
No.
So I get it. I truly appreciate that, you know. So what are your 3 questions? So I see your chart. I see your question. I see your question. And let's get to it because
I think it's more of a career thing. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Because I mean, right now, I always done culinary, but as far as like on the side.
All right, let's take a look at your progress chart. I don't know. How old are you now?
I'm 32.
Oh, so you are Libra rising now, which put Pluto on your second house. I mean, put Scorpio and Pluto in your second house. That's sort of, I understand. Yeah, I got you. So we're gonna talk about your career first. You said you just want your chart read. Then you asked the question.
Yesterday I was drugged up. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, I want to be involved.
Well, your first question is, I like the fact that you're being vulnerable. Am I a sexual healer?
I meet a lot of guys that are like already in like a situation, and like a lot of them have like mommy issues or don't have their, like they lost their mom or just don't have a good relationship with their mom or something. And it's like a lot of guys I meet like that. Kind of all.
Okay. Well, I would say this first and foremost. In your chart, it shows that sex is like a sport to you that you enjoy. I can tell you based upon your chart that one of your favorite positions is being on top and riding the guy. And then missionary.
Yeah, so missionary. I can't really.
I'm telling you based upon your chart.
Stamina.
Sorry about being more than PG-13 right here.
It's okay. We all adults here, I think.
You just asked a question. You open the Pandora's box. I'm going to share it. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. You also have Bacchus conjunct Mars, which means that there's a little bit of, you love sex. This is sort of a little bit of an addiction for you. You also have Venus conjunct Pluto, and your Venus is in Scorpio. it rules Scorpio rules sex, which means that you enjoy sexual encounters. It's sitting in the third house, which means, and third house is ruled by Gemini naturally, which rules the twins, which rules variety, which means that you sort of get a kick out of having variety sexually. Basically, you are a guy trapped in a female's body. You're laughing because you know what I'm saying is true. Not wrong.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's okay. You only can be you in this lifetime. So, and ain't no use of being ashamed of who you are.
Well, I'm not ashamed. I mean, I was doing like escorting work and dominatrix, and
Yeah,
was
I see that. You didn't even let me get there.
Oh.
You didn't even let me say it.
That's why I'm like, should I go back?
You see, Venus conjunct Pluto normally likes to be in control of the relationship, of a circumstance, of a situation that you're enjoying. And that's what I see here. I see that here in your chart. And it's in the third house. You like talking about it. You like using your hands for it. All right. I'm just saying.
Yes.
You like now let's take a look at the progress chart and see if that's the path that you're on. Now, when it comes to career work, that's normally indicated by your sixth house. Your 10th house, and also your, the sixth house to some degree, just to some degree. Then your MC. Now your MC is in Taurus, and Taurus rules money, finances. It rules assets. Those sort of things. And it's sitting in the ninth house of that natural by Sagittarius, which rules freedom. That means you need the freedom to be able to do what it is that you want to do. And your MC is sitting inside the ninth house. That person needs a career where they are free. Now, Taurus, this thing here, Taurus, is ruled by Venus. And your Venus is in Scorpio that rules sex. It's conjunct Pluto that rules Scorpio that rules sex. So to answer your question, there's different ways of using this energy. One, you could use it as a sex educator, a sex, like you say, escort, sex drive, whatever you want to call it. You can also use this as a way of helping to transform people's lives from a spiritual perspective, which, sex can have that happen. All right. But also, you can help people to transform their lives through the knowledge that you acquire. With Pluto being in your third house, you also have a lie detector built in your mind. You could tell when somebody's lying or bullshitting you from the beginning. So no man could really lie to you. That's the reason why the question, are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
Right. So is the reason why you're not in a relationship? Tell me why.
Like I said, a lot of guys that I meet, they already be in situationships and they be like trying to act like they're not, and it's like
basically you can tell that they're lying, right or wrong.
Yeah, like I know you got somebody.
And that's the reason why, to some degree, you don't necessarily commit to these people. You have a commitment to them, but it's more so of
sex.
I'm committed to helping you. Yeah, whatever way that I possibly can, whether it be my energy sexually, whether it be my time, whether it be me speaking to you, or just my company. I'm committed to helping you to change or to get all that toxic energy that you have inside of you out. Correct?
Yeah, that's
Say it again.
No, I said that's exactly how it be. It's kind of like it turns into like a sexual relationship, or them just needing me or like calling me when they fucked up or something, and it's like,
Yeah, I understand. I get it. I understand. Your career path, it sounds like you could use any one of those that I just mentioned. You could use the path of sexuality, what have you, but you could also use the path of transforming their lives. So even if you use the sex part, don't just use it for the pleasure or for them. You're supposed to be changing their lives. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
The men are drawn to you not just, and I know some people are like, well, Asha, why are you encouraging her to mess up people's marriage? Men are going to sleep with other women regardless. And I try to tell women this, but most women have this idea in their head that the guy will only see them and only them. And I'm like, it is incorrect. I want you to understand that your man will seek out another female.
Yeah, in my line of work, I've dealt with more married men than single.
Say it again. Say it out loud for the crowd.
In my line of work, I've dealt with more married men than single, and a lot of them will say that they don't want to leave their wives, but it is what it is.
This is something I always say to people, because all these people will be, I say women, majority of women are very delusional. Very delusional. No, this is true. This is true. Sorry to say, but I have to be completely honest. Majority of women are delusional.
Mm-hmm.
Not all. You got some of the women who I find that the ladies who I'm connected to, they're not delusional. Not my ladies. They very much they know what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. But I want you to understand, because I just want people to know that I'm not advocating for destroying homes. It's just that this is going on regardless if you like it or not. These things happen. The sex industry will never go out of business.
Right.
And from the time of man, from the history of man, will always desire variety. Not to say that they're going to be committed to the female. They're just experiencing that because they need a sense of variety and they're going to stay with their wives longer.
Mm-hmm.
Because of you.
Because they have somebody on the side.
Because of you, they're going to stay married longer. I'm just.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
I'm keeping it a buck here.
Actually, my youngest daughter's the 5-year-old. He cheated on his wife and we had a baby, but they actually just got a divorce. And he's a Sagittarius. I don't know if that means anything, but the Sagittarius.
No, you're normally instinctively attracted to Sagittarius energy. Your Mars is in Sagittarius, and Mars in a woman's chart. This is your Mars right here. Mars in a woman's chart tells you what you're instinctively attracted to, what you're carnally attracted to, and that's Sagittarian like men. All right, you're attracted to men who have muscles, who are built, who either play basketball, football when you're younger. That's just how it is. All right, so I see that here based upon your chart. All right, and this seems to be your situation, even from high school. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, I've always since I kind of started dating, I always got the older guys.
Okay. I just want my delusional because people unfollow me. Stuff like you said just now. People unfollow me. I looked at my because you have in Facebook now, you can look and see who unfollowed you. It's a secret way of doing it. You go to see the unfollowing, you can see the following for the month, you can see the unfollowing, and there's a way of figuring who unfollowed you. I be looking at some of the people who be and if I say something that they don't like, unfollow. And then I see them following me 2 months after somebody share my shit. They're like, let me follow this nigga again. But if you say some dumb shit, I'm gonna unfollow his ass. And I'd be like, do you know I can see you unfollowing me, right?
Yeah. But it
ain't no secret no more.
I've been doing this for years, and even the dominatrix clients, he's Muslim, but he's he's married, but that don't stop him.
Right.
His religion and him being married, all that is bull crap.
Yeah. I already know. Thank you. I truly appreciate you being transparent, open, and honest, because I wish I could have more sex workers on my live so they could talk about married men who come knocking and banging at their doors just so they can have variety beyond their wives. Because a lot of women just want to get married, and they don't understand that comes with your mind. And some of these men will come on my live. I am not. I realize they look at the chart, and I'm like, yeah, you lying. You lying to your wife. You lying to her. You lying to yourself. God damn it, stop lying. But as it pertains to your career path, that's what I see for you. And in the world of spirituality, in the world of the soul, good and bad are very subjective. Some people will look at your job and say, oh, that's terrible. That's a hoe, or that's a slut, or that's a prostitute, or so and so. However, good and bad are very subjective. There is a need for you. And these delusional women are creating more of that need. Why are you laughing?
I want to feel needed.
You say you want to feel needed, right?
Yes.
You are needed. Because as long as these women are going to lie to themselves, you are going to be in business.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to say. I thank you for, also with your chart, you have Moon and Leo, and it's sitting in your 12th house, which means that you have intuition, you have empathy. So you can sort of feel what these people are going through. If I was you, I'd use that intuition in a sense to help people to, I would tune my gifts to the point where I could know when somebody's part of the body. So you really need to quiet down your mind. All right. You have to quiet down your mind and be able to tap into that body. Because what I'm seeing here also is that you can also be I would call it an illness medium, somebody who can feel when something in somebody else's body is going on. You have the gift here. You have Ceres in the 12th house, and it's conjunct your moon, and it's conjunct Chiron. You could heal people through that. I just want you to understand that. But you have to quiet down your mind, do some more meditation. When you learning how to do some hemi sync, getting in tune with your body, feeling your body itself. That means stuff like Tai Chi, yoga, and you would be able to distinguish what's happening with you than the person in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I was you, I'd tap into those modalities. All right. I want to thank you for coming on my live. I truly appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Next up. Listen, y'all won't try to cancel me. I love the fact that she came and said what she said. It was really, really appreciated. Oh, also, you guys, if you sent your Cash App, you have to send your question. You got to send your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. Send us a message. It has to be there. All right, who's next? Miss Blonde, are you here, Miss Blonde? If you're here, Miss Blonde, just say something. Thank you very much. We got Tiffany. Tiffany is next. I think Tiffany. And we have Sierra Blonde. Wait, let me check. Oh, an Aquarius empath. Imara. Oh, Emily. So Tiffany, send me a message. Send me a message, and let's take a look at your questions that you have. Oh, I see you here, Tiffany. Let me just look at your chart. Let me pull your chart up. All right. So let's look for your chart. Got you. And what are your questions? How long will I live in this current house? Current home. Will you? Oh, I can answer that second one. I can answer that second one for sure. Will you and I cross paths in this lifetime? Yes, we shall. Most definitely we will. Just make sure you book that session, that quantum healing session, and we definitely will. Will my future investments be lucrative this year? All right. Let's take a look. Libra rising. Look at your progress chart. I think I did your progress chart before. So let's look and see how long will you be living in this home that you're talking about. All right, so your progress chart, you have, whoa, wait a minute now. You got Saturn in your fourth house, Dark Moon lives in your fourth house, Ceres, I see Bacchus in your fourth house. First and foremost, you're never going to live any place more than 3 to 5 years moving forward. And the reason why is because, at this point in time, you're not supposed to get stuck in a particular place because you get stuck in a home, not really fulfilling what you came here to do at this point in time. So let's look. Give me a second. Let me do a Hawaii, see what's going on. Ooh-wee. You don't have that very long. Maybe 9 months in your physical home. I see about 9 months. How long? You said, yeah, definitely. We will definitely cross paths for sure. Let's take a look at what my purpose is in your life, since that is the questions you're asking. So what I do is I do what we consider a synastry to see what is the purpose of yourself and myself meeting in this lifetime. And I'm going to put that on the screen so you'll be able to see that. I don't normally do this, but you feel me? You feel me? Oh, your North Node is in my. Oh, this is your. Oh, sorry. Let me get your natal chart. I'm supposed to get your natal chart, but I got the. Let me scroll down. Tiffany. All right, Tiffany. Excuse me a second. Sorry, guys. All right, so your North Node is sitting in my 6th house. So that means that one of my purpose here with you, especially in Capricorn, is to, and your moon is there as well, is conjunct your moon, is I'm here to help you to heal your past life wounds. That's the main reason. With my North Node being in Virgo, and MC. So my North Node is sitting inside your, let me swap the chart so you can see what's going on. And let me share the screen so you can be able to take a look at the screen. Time is 1:41. Thank you, Gish. All right, so my purpose in your life is to help you to heal some past wounds. Based upon this, my North Node is sitting in your 12th house. I'll share the screen so you can be able to take a look at it. So in a synastry, you look at the North Node to see what a person's purpose is about. And my North Node is sitting conjunct your Jupiter and in your 12th house of past lives of spirituality. My purpose in your life is to, because according to this, our wisdom or our understanding of God, of consciousness, is aligned. And my North Node is sitting in 12th house. I'm here to help you to heal, because of Virgo, past life wounds. That's definitely a plus. All right. All right. So let me, and then the last one. Will my future investments be lucrative this year? So I'm gonna share that one too. Let's take a look. Let's go back into your progress chart. Where we at? So I'm trying to get your progress chart that I just did. Anyway, progress chart. Let's take a look. So your future investments, the second house, the Sagittarius, any investment that you make is also connected to the 8th house. And that will be Gemini. Your Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And your Mercury is sitting in the sign of Aries in the 6th house. And that it means that this investments at this point in time may be a little bit of a struggle. All right, you may be passionate towards it, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you to have to deal with. All right, for sure, it shows it's going to be awesome, but you definitely have to look at it from a perspective of you have to go through what you have to go through. Lucrative, Venus. Your Venus is in Pisces in the 5th house. And if I was you, I would invest in your dreams. And what I mean by that is that you may have a dream that could cause you to win the lottery. And I'm not saying it's going to be a big one. I'm just saying that it could be one where you win. And that may be a start to your investment, but I'm seeing that based upon your chart. All right, so that's what I see here, most definitely. Spirit Moon, truly appreciate you for choosing me. What investment is it that you're going to be trying to invest in? If you want to share with me, so I can be very clear, I could give you days and times that would be best suited for you. Vinyl stickers. Okay. Do you say vinyl stickers? All right. Vinyl stickers. Has to do what vinyl stickers is. It's art. Okay. Yeah, you could actually make. You could. Yeah, you could actually make money from that. That investment it'll be lucrative for you. You could be able to make money from that. Your Venus is in Pisces in the 5th house, which brings about money through creativity and art. So yeah, I could see that happening. So yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be lucrative. And thank you for choosing me to guide you in this lifetime. I truly appreciate you for that. We have Oh gosh. No more. Please, no more. First time I gotta say, no more money, no more money. Emberly, I haven't spoken with you in a bit. So let me look for your chart, Emberly. And let's go. I can think I get your time of birth. You were born 12:31 a.m. And your 3 questions, because these are long questions. Emily, are you here? Now, your first question, Emily, is I see 321 a lot in my life. It's my birthday. It's in the time I was born. I'm the second child of 13. Jeez. That's your special number. If I was you, I'd run with that number every day, and I'd be like, listen, put this in. 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3. 1, 1, 3, 2. 3, 1, 1, 2. 1, 3, 1, 2. I would run with that all day. And the moms, God damn it, I'll play that every single. My home address is 3112. The house that my parents have lived my whole life is 321 W. Is there a significance to this? And when I see it throughout the day, is there a message or a meaning? It means go to the goddamn lottery and play your goddamn number. Back and say, Astro, is you encouraging these people to gamble? Come on, don't you know it's a real addiction? That's not, because you gamble every single day you wake up out of your bed. Every time you go to brush your teeth and you take that fluoride and you brush your teeth, you're gambling with your pineal gland. Every time you eat a fruit, you are gambling with the fact that you can be digesting chemicals into your body. So you're gambling every day. If I was you, I would use that number very significantly. Use it. So that's the meaning behind that. It's going to solve all your financial problems, which your higher self probably know that you may have at some point in time. Question number 2, I'm having a tough time in my current relationship. I'm torn between staying and leaving. Can you give me any advice? His info is... All right, let's take a look at your composite chart. Finally, we got a composite chart. You didn't give me his name though. I'm a store him as Emberly Outlaw Sweetie Pie. His date of birth is the 14th of May, 1992. Oh, you got yourself a youngin'. I see what's going on here. 4:35 a.m. and he was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, that's my friend. My friend, you. Go ahead, little Emily. You look good. You look good, ain't you? Ain't you that little cookie? Give me your little cookie. You. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Age ain't nothing but a number. That ain't nothing but that. I think that's how the song goes, right? Anyway, we're gonna do a composite chart for you both. So I'm gonna drop a composite chart. We're gonna take a look. How this shit. Wait 1 second, sorry. I gotta draw it up again. Same chart. 1 second. Emily Outlaw Sweetie. Let's go to combined chart. Let me get the second chart, which is year chart. And I'm going to share this chart on the screen so everybody be able to see it. And for all my students in my intermediate class, this is a lesson for you. Let me share the screen so you'll be able to see. 1 second. Sorry. I had to open the door. All right, so let me share the screen so you'll be able to take a look at this. So this is your composite chart of your relationship. Now, the composite chart is the chart of the relationship itself. It tells me what you're going to be doing or how the relationship is going to go. All right, the dynamic of the relationship itself. First and foremost, you have an Aquarius rising as your ascendant, which means that you're going to look like two offbeat couples, like y'all ain't even supposed to be together, sort of. The sun is in the 3rd house and it's Aries, which means that your purpose at some point, well, not purpose, but the energy that is drives is very direct, straightforward, communicative, but very, aggressive. With Mercury in Aries, that means that there's going to always be arguments. All right. There's going to be arguments that show up in this relationship because of that Mercury in Aries, Sun in Aries in the 3rd house. So y'all gonna always have this dynamic of arguing. Now, the reason why I said it is because your Mars rules Aries, and your Mars is also in Gemini, which rules information, communication. So I see this being, but the thing about it is, the Mars in Gemini in the 5th house means that your sex after arguing is sort of good. Then you have Jupiter in Virgo in the 8th house. That's normally an indication of a high sex drive between the both of you. It's sort of good. You guys feel as if you're soulmates to some degree. The moon in the 7th house normally represents off and on relationship. You're going to always feel as if you need to either go or stay. The problem is always connected to the 6th house in a composite chart. And you have Vesta there, and you also have Demeter there. All right. And it shows mother-child or caretaker relationship and efforts, growing things, food. So the Demeter right here normally is indication of a relationship where the problem is that one is more nurturing than the other. One has to be the mother and the next one has to be, it's sort of that energy that's going to be happening. I know that in the dynamic because Cancer is ruled by the moon and your moon is conjunct in the ascendant and it's in the sign of Leo, which Leo is ruled by the sun, which causes the arguments. This is not your guide for the rest of your life. I want you to know this is somebody who is a passerby. I know he's your sweetie, but this ain't the one that's going to be there forever. You're going to be connected to him for a long time, for a bit, because I see the Venus. It's conjunct here. But you have North Node in Scorpio in the 10th house. This relationship is supposed to be strictly sexual. But I guess it's a relationship. And I'm not beating you for that or, just telling you that he is not really, this is not a relationship that you probably would seek after you based upon this. Go. Run away. What is my calling in this lifetime? It's just something that I was sent here to do. I'm finding it very hard to be happy. All right. What is your purpose? What is your calling? Well, your North Node is in the sign of Leo. It's conjunct Mars, that is in the 9th house. Your calling is to be a charismatic leader in the area of spirituality and people finding themselves and learning how to be oneself. You're here to teach people how to be autonomous, how to stand on one's own, how to be the fighter, regardless of what circumstances is taking place. Your Jupiter is in the 10th house, which means that, and especially your Saturn there, your dark moon, that your calling is in healing. You're to be a healer, be a service, to be a teacher, to be an authority in the area of healing. That's what I see here, based upon this. And then your MC, which is ruled, which represents career, is in Libra. Libra is ruled by Juno. Your Juno is conjunct Nessus, which rules, the abuser. And then, is in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is in Moon and Gemini, which normally represents, in a sense, that, well, basically, you're here to help to heal people's wounds, deep psychological wounds that they've experienced. That's what I see here. Your ascendant is conjunct Neptune and Sagittarius. You're supposed to be doing what I do. You're supposed to be in the area, the field of hypnotherapy, of magic, of spirituality. That's why you feel as if you're not happy, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And like I said, you don't have to take my classes from many different people that you can learn from. And you can do it online. Not exactly what I do, but you got people to do it. But that's why you're unhappy, because you're not fulfilling your purpose in this lifetime. All right. And I hope that it answers your question. Thank you very much for choosing me to help guide you in this lifetime. I appreciate you, Emberly. Thank you. All right. Please, y'all, send no more money to me. Now, Aquarius empath, where are you? I don't see your message in my messenger, because I need to see what you're saying. Is it me? Is my phone? Is it the internet? Oh, Lord. Are you guys here with me? Oh, you are. Oh, you emailed it. Where did you email this? Why did you email it? And what did you email it to? I'm gonna need y'all to follow instructions, please. If I say send to my messenger, there's a reason why. I don't see any emails. I don't see email, sugar. If you send to my business email, I don't manage that. Yeah, I don't manage that part. So if you email that to me, okay, I think I see it. All right. No, I got it now. I got it. I see your stuff. But next time I'd like you to send it to me after that. My name is Desiree Stevens. Date of birth, this is 12th of February, 1994. And you were born Huntsville, Alabama. And you were born at 10 8:20 a.m. And the city that you were born is Huntsville, Alabama. All right, so we share the screen with you so you'll be able to take a look at what I'm looking at, and we can go over. All right, so your first question is, what is my purpose? Second question, why do I have so much anxiety? And the third question, what is a good career path for me? Thank you in advance. Oh, I have your chart 3 times. Wait, let me delete one of these. Sorry. All right, so to answer your question about, your why do you have so much anxiety? Well, first and foremost, what is your purpose? Your purpose in this lifetime, based upon your chart, your North Node is sitting in your 7th house. It's conjunct Pluto. I see why you have anxiety. You're supposed to be going. Send me a message, Desiree Stevens, on Messenger. Based upon this chart, your purpose in this lifetime is to survive or to be in a relationship long term, even when it seems like it's tough. Your purpose in this lifetime is to serve all your karma from previous lifetimes in this lifetime, especially from relationships. Almost every single person that you've been in a relationship with will be your karmic tie. All right. The reason why I say that is because you literally got a stellium in Scorpio in your 7th house. You have Juno in Scorpio. You have Pandora in Scorpio, Jupiter in Scorpio, your descendant, Scorpio, Nessus, Scorpio, Toro, Scorpio, Pluto, Scorpio. And you have all of these, Toro, Pluto, North Node, and Scorpio conjunct each other. That's a clear indication that you're supposed to go through some shit that you've been through, that you've put people through in previous lifetimes. Previous lifetimes, you were basically very, very toxic, very controlling, very manipulative. And maybe that nervousness is the fact that your soul knows that you're supposed to release all this toxic energy from previous lifetimes. Okay? It's a hard thing, a hard pill to swallow. I know people don't like for me to hear that. Don't like to hear that from me. But, all right? All right. Just, oh, Sarita, we supposed to do yours too, right? Damn, Sarita, I was supposed to do yours. Anyway. Yeah, because we're about to finish this 2 hours. Anyway, it shows that that's your purpose is to release all the karmic ties you have in your long-term relationships. Most of your partners are karmic. Like you're literally here for the other person, for them to experience you and for you to release them. It's rough, it's tough. That's what I see here. Why do I have so much anxiety? That's the reason why. It's because of that. Okay? That's one of the reasons why that anxiety is so high. What is a good career path for me? The best career path is one where you have your business in the area of spirituality. All this transformation that you're going to be going through is supposed to, like I said that because your MC is conjunct Uranus, conjunct Neptune, and in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and your Saturn is in Pisces in the 11th house, and conjunct Venus. Your business is supposed to be unconventional, non-conventional. The career path is spirituality. You need to be able to have the freedom to be fluid in your career. Your career is supposed to be internet-based, based upon the people you're connected to, and giving information. You're psychic. You're intuitive. you have the gift of knowing stuff without even knowing how you know it. And that's what you're supposed to do. And that's your career path. You may try to go on people's jobs, but if you try to make it traditional, you're going to lose that job or career. It just won't last too long. All right. Thank you very much for choosing me to help guide you in this lifetime. I appreciate you, Desiree. Send me a message. All right. Let's see. Valerie Armstrong. Who's Valerie? You're the last person. Valerie Armstrong. Sarita Renda, I'm gonna have to do you a private one. We're gonna just message me so we can do yours privately because you waited 2 days. Valerie Armstrong, if you're here, be real quick about it. If not, then we'll chat later. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. I truly appreciate you guys. You always. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Valerie. Well, we'll do that the next time I come on. We'll definitely do that. Donate it, and we're gonna make sure that that they know that it's a donation. All right. Thank you very much, Valerie. I truly appreciate you. All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure, honor being here for 2 hours with you. You guys stuck with me for 2 hours. I don't know why. You must love me, or you must just love knowing people's stuff. You may be just as nosy as I am, and that's why you're stuck here. Or you just want to know more about yourself and how to do this reading. If you want to, you can book your own private readings from Astro, ASTRO-EINSTEIN.com. Book your session. Get just this much information or even more. All right. And if you're looking to book for the tour, that same website. All right. All right, guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, Tamara. What's going on? Love you too, sugar. All right. Be safe. I send an infinite God and say, we nosy. All right, y'all. Chat later.